That's crazy. Yeah. Is Obi talking to niggas in that bitch?
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans.
I said that shit on the way home.
And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome.
Look at niggas on 2K right now. That's crazy.
Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
What, Nelly?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff.
Wow. Jesus Christ. That's crazy.
So some fireworks there to start this ball game. Drop one play, and we already have our first touchdown.
And this just may be the kind of game it's going to turn out to be. Both teams have such quick strike ability.
I'm messing with the Packers, nigga. He messaging the other people.
Just have to be wondering why this team wasn't ready to go. That's a big letdown to begin a football game.
Yeah, no doubt.
You missed?
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out. So
Bro, he chilling. Ain't you about to go? Lee, you say hold on, Lee? Oh, you know the Rams hit you up?
starting field position from the 30.
Yep. I just saw the Packers tag. Yeah. And I hit him up. Me and him got a police. He tagging you.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
That shit crazy.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
I need him to block
to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him through.
That was crazy, son.
Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look.
This shit ass. That's what I heard?
Second down.
Yep, running back. That's crazy.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner.
Yours?
No gain on the play, and it brings up 37.
Yeah, damn.
Makes that tackle right in the middle of the field.
This shit.
Thinking about right now, Cape's training camp.
Yeah.
Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Man.
He's on the move.
Whoa.
That's away from the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Fielded at the 11.
Oh, my God.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Saints will get set to take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, bro, I was about to say.
And he found some running room for a
Got
nice
2
gain.
rushes, 77 yards.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't matter. First down, you get yards like that in the run
That
game,
bill over
you
to
will
like the
take
first
it in
one.
the NFL.
Huh? See y'all
2nd and
later.
3
Hold on.
now. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That one gains 7. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Oh, that's nasty.
They're going to run the option to the short side. And he goes out short of the 40. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
The difference right there, Kate, between
the quarterback
and a
is?
big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he hit
Oh,
it,
yeah.
and he
Oh,
pulls it
yeah.
himself for a positive gain.
Come on. Come on. I gotta know I'm
Nice
playing,
spot
man.
here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Hey, I know the temptation
Taggers
there.
responded to me. Why you tagging everybody else?
That play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down.
Oh,
like
all right.
New set of downs to work with.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. That one is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't think I'm fucking with them no more, son.
I think
That shit lost me again. I'm
just came
RPO.
a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
2nd and 10 now.
That's
Escapes
tough.
the pocket. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
That is
That
tough.
play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Jalen Simpson. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like
Age
that,
regression and the
set the
fucking
table
Dev
for
up for the
everything
Super
else in the
Bowl
play.
runner up. That bitch going straight on his line. These niggas terrible, son. That's a good ass cutback.
That's
God
good yardage
damn.
there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on.
Damn.
Is it?
Man.
The Saints
All right,
take a
fellas.
13-0 lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one red zone trip in a game.
I'm about to get
If
right.
you're content, you're not making it to
My-
this
my
league. You
running
get
back,
one,
man.
you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
You still got your kicker wrong.
Reed now to kick this one away.
Oh, all right. Damn. Then nigga could
And no
tackle.
return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. Breaks even, but
Who the
that's it.
fuck?
Brought down at that line of scrimmage.
That nigga not fast, bro. That's Tyron?
Call it no
Man,
gain
Tyron
on
came
that
up there
run.
like he-
They face second and 10. Dropping back to throw. Hits his running back. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Well, left side brought in by Hawkinson.
I needed that.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I needed that.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. It's a 2-score game early. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10.
Fuck.
And the
Huh?
defense is
What a sap?
over this one for a big loss. The rookie
That
from
nigga can't
Miami,
do that
they're on the
bitch,
stop. Offense to the line for second down. Back now, pressure on its way. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators.
Damn.
2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on third and long. Hopkinson reels it in.
Oh,
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
man.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Loose swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Off the play fake, he's going to throw.
No. Fuck no.
It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the
Yes,
Saints will
huh?
take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Man, I'm tripping.
Second down, they go past here.
I'm
and
looking
it's
at that nigga in pressure
intercepted
room,
to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation.
Damn.
Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
We need one here, fella.
They've got a man in motion. Play action on first down.
Shit. That's nasty. We.
Pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that
That
one
bitch
falls
down.
incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. that time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now give left side. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Throwing from the gun.
Come on, dog. Pick them.
The hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, I know
Come
some
pick
old school
them,
coaches,
dog.
maybe some former NFL quarterbacks who would have this guy running stairs after that drop, partner. Hit or no hit. That was a catch there that would have meant a first down.
Yeah, that's why that's old school, okay, Kate? The new school coaches and quarterbacks know how hard it is in this league with the contact. How valuable those contested catches are. Credit the defense for making the play.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Handoff now from the gun. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Everybody getting blocked.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They give it to him again.
Great
They're going to
tackle.
bring him down at the 39-yard line. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Damn, son.
And he's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into
Gotta go
points.
straight.
You love seeing a tight end get the chance
Got
to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Reed now to kick this one away.
They're coming out that end zone, too. Go get that bitch. Damn.
It bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
Huh?
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Where the fuck that come from, son? Oh.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. It's the Vikings with a first and 10. Back to throw.
Whoa, wait, the fuck?
Justin Jefferson on that throw.
What the fuck is that, son? Wow.
Here, defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Throwing now, off play action.
Mm-hmm.
Tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Oh, man.
He's going to throw this one. That's caught
Oh,
for the
hit the
first.
piss out that ball.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing it again here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here.
Gotta get him. Damn.
End up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This is an excellent job right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
They are throwing it again. Setting up the running back screen. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. It's a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Any point.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Taken in by
goodness.
Addison, left side.
It's tough right here.
Just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a
tough.
first down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Gotta get points here.
He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on fourth down. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Design bootleg here. He rolls to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Minnesota. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
I forgot he was at that. Oh my goodness.
Return here, and he's got room.
I can't kick to the right.
Great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing it to start this drive.
Come on now.
Gets this one to Shaheed. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 47.
Oh, shit. Oh, I need them. We gotta go. We gotta go. Fuck.
The Vikings get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Boy, somebody on the right was what the fuck.
Made it look to throw it that deep.
Man, I had fucked that up.
Man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back,
right,
everybody.
fellas.
Kate Scott, Brock Keyword with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Let's get right, fellas.
First and 10 now from the 30. Trying the right side.
That's me for trying to truck. I was straight through that bitch. I ain't even gonna block that
Spot
nigga.
him right at the 35-yard line.
Got Tyrant coming up like he fucking every week.
Bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fuck.
Fans love the
I'm
long
trying to
ball
truck
in
something.
baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small
Oh.
ball can too. Singles and doubles, you add them up,
going on here?
you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a
Fuck.
home run, it may not score points, but it can do some
Oh,
serious
Lord.
damage. You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Another carry for him. That's the 1st and more past midfield. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, and they go right back to it. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lays out. What a catch. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's what we call
They gave me one.
situational football. You spend all week working on your
Nigga
mental
was
passing
jam when I threw
game
that bit.
to take advantage of 3rd downs just
Okay.
like that.
They'll run here on first down. Juke the defender. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Now looking to throw. Headed out right. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings.
That boy just ran over 3 niggas. That nigga turned over 3 niggas, though.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Yeah, that boy got so busy. I can't find this nigga pacifier.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hand off to the back. Blast through midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing off the play fake here. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this 3rd down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
I didn't even think you could get that play off him, man. That shit was crazy.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Only needed once last week.
Don't touch that. Oh, don't touch that shit. Oh,
That punt goes unanswered. No.
Hey, I call that's for shit. Let's rock them. The rock that bitch won't do that.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
first down. Oh, he puts some heat on this deep ball. It's intercepted.
Man, he got more so far than that. I should have been there.
And the Saints get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Fuck, that's my fault.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. They're going to throw here to begin the drive.
Hey, get down to me.
Looking for a
That's
target.
tough.
Big gain downfield.
Too much time,
He's
man.
all level. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That's tough. Nigga ain't have a piece of pressure, man.
Pressure Olave with the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Reed now to kick this one away. That one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Able to find Hawkinson. And he gets him around 6 there. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Pete Werner has it.
That's nasty for a linebacker, dog. That shit was clean.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback?
Nigga, I should have waited another second, I guess. But that shit was nasty.
And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense glued in, coverage-wise, to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Option design here. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I see your ball with this.
This field goal makes it a 3-score game and even the most improbable comeback attempts. Going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Oh, he ain't saying nothing, son. I don't know.
Chooses to bring this one out. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Able to get it to Moore. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
That's your shit? Oh. You want it? Oh, all right. That's just froze on my game.
And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense in the hurry up here. Second and 3. Buying some time right. Pass is caught at the 9. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 10. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Oh, the Vikings got to it.
Insane.
2-score game. Gotta get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time, partner.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
Play action on 1st down. Chased out to his right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you've got 2 more downs to try to find it first.
They go play action here. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he'll go out of bounds.
2 minutes on this nigga.
Opposing 40. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Try and push it deep downfield. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Man, with how hard it is
The Packers ain't get that.
plays down the field, can't get the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Nothing there left side.
I don't know what to do with that.
Incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short, to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, saying you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. And now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Makes the grab in bounds.
That's a long-ass play.
And he'll be brought down at about the 20 line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting an established possession for the score. That is so good.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. The tight end running that corner. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Good game, dog.
So it's a win for the
You good, you
Saints.
good. Yeah, that shit started late, dog. I couldn't stop that fucking run.